Robert Beck, Mr. Inspiration. I'm so excited to be speaking to you again. These days I've been speaking to you every day, and I'm focusing on land mistakes. The mistakes people commit in buying land or houses and they regret later. For the time I have been in real estate, I have observed that many of these mistakes can actually be avoided if one simply has knowledge. So if you're interested in buying or selling land or dealing in land, or you want to build a house, please pay attention for the next few minutes. I won't take a lot of time. Today I want to speak about the mistake of buying land without a clear purpose, without understanding the business side of land. Now, I'm going to give a few examples. There are very many reasons why people buy land. One can be that you want to reside there. You want to build a house and stay there. Now, if that is the purpose, it means you need to look for land which is in the distance that you can comfortably travel every day as you go to work. And you also have to factor in the environment. It must be in an environment that you can stay in. You should be able to like the neighbors, the roads there, the setup, the topography. Some people can say, I want to be on a hill so that I have a nice view. Some people can say, I want to be on the lake, near the lake, I need a lake view. Some people say, I want to be in a valley so that I can have a farm next to a swamp. So if you want to stay there, it means you need an environment that you actually appreciate. And then of course the other factor that you consider are the amenities. You want to know, are there hospitals near? If I get a problem at night, can I get medication? Are there shops and supermarkets and restaurants, schools, and so on? Are churches near? Or mosques for that matter. So if you want to reside in a place, those are some of the factors that you can consider. If you're not going to reside in a place, you want, for example, capital accumulation. You want to put in money and then grow it. You don't need those. What you need is to know, does this area appreciate very fast? Am I going to get more money if I sell this land after a year or 2 or 5 years? Now, the time I've been in real estate, I can clearly tell you that as far as I know, the road from Gayaza to Zirobwe right now is the most appreciating part of Kampala. There are so many people going there. There is cheap land in Zirobwe for farming, so people find it very easy to stay on that road and then have farms in Zirobwe. And the tarmac is very nice. The road is very nice, no potholes, so people find it possible to work in Kampala and in the evening just drive to Zirobwe, for example. So because of that, many people are buying land there, and for that reason, land is appreciating very fast. You can buy a plot of land at 25 million shillings. In 6 months, you sell it at 30 million, as long as there is somebody looking for it. So I encourage you, if you want capital accumulation, you're doing it for business, make sure you buy in an area that appreciates. I'm not decampaigning any area, but I have seen land that we have marketed in Mukono, Mbarara, in Kachiri, and so on, and it's taking so long for even people to ask, can I visit that land? Yet every day we get calls. I need land in Gayaza, and Chiwenda, in Namulonge, and Busukum, and so on, because that area is appreciating very fast. Now, do your research. In your area, you could be staying in Kabale, you could be in Nairobi, you could be in Rwanda. Please look for an area that is appreciating so much. If you're doing it for business, for capital accumulation, you want your money to grow. You don't want to eat your money. You want to keep it there, and then it appreciates. And of course, as you buy land for business, you must make sure you buy it cheaply. You look for good deals. There are many reasons why people sell cheaply. Someone could be having financial pressure. They have a patient. They must raise a certain amount of money to take a child to India for bone marrow transplant, for example. So a plot which is worth 100 million, you can sell it at 70 or 80. So for you as a business person, you can buy it and sell it patiently. So there are also bank sales. Someone has put a property in the bank, has gotten a loan, the person has failed to pay the loan, and so the bank has given the person an opportunity to sell and be able to pay the loan. That person is likely to sell much cheaper than the market value. Actually, we call it forced sale value, because the person wants the property to go quickly before the bank takes over, because if it takes over, then it will sell it much cheaper than probably what you would have sold it at. So when you buy land, make sure you know the purpose. In fact, if someone comes to World of Inspiration Properties and says, I need land, the first question is, you need it for what? Now, someone can tell you, I want to build there a house 5 years from now. Now, that means if it is 5 years from now, you may not need to see tarmac there, piped water, electricity. You just see the trend and you know that if development is, let's say, in 3 kilometers from the tarmac, in the next 5 years, it should have reached maybe 6 kilometers. That means there's no need to buy what is so close and you buy it very cheaply, yet you're going to build 5 years later when all the amenities you need will have reached there. So buying land without a purpose because your friend is selling it, your relative is selling it, is a big mistake. I have friends that have bought land from their fellow friends and workmates only to find the land has squatters. You have paid all the money, the squatters are refusing to live, and now you have to settle them. You have to buy double. So don't just buy without a purpose. And if you need advice, contact us. I am available at World of Inspiration Properties. We are located in Wandegea at Obunuzi Restaurant. Obunuzi Restaurant is part of World of Inspiration Group. That's why I'm in Obunuzi t-shirt, and actually I'm seated at Obunuzi Restaurant as I speak to you. So always feel free to come for advice, but I also make it a point to continue speaking to you through these videos every day. I want to spend about a month talking to you about land mistakes. I want to exhaust every mistake that I know, that I've seen people commit, and I post these videos on my Facebook page, Mr. Inspiration. I also post it on my YouTube channel, Mr. Inspiration. I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You will also be able to see many other videos I've created about business, investment, about employment, about career and success. Thank you so much. God bless you.